Hey, this is Carla from the Butcher Babies.
This is George Corcoran, the Fisher from Cannibal Corpse.
Hey, this is Rex from Kill Devil Hill. It's Wednesday 13.
Dad from Devil Driving.
This is Motorist from War. You're listening to Rabid Noise
on Rabid Radio.
Turn it up.
And we're back on Rabid Noise. That was Anodized from Fear Factory's awesome new album, Genexus, which is out now. And joining us on the program now is the one and only burton-c-bell. Great to have you on the show with us again, man. What's going on?
Hey, it's great to be back. Thank you for having me. I'm currently touring the United States, the day off in Cincinnati, Ohio. We're on our way to Chicago for a show tomorrow, but we're waiting for our bus because it broke down 4 days ago, so we've been traveling around in a truck with a trailer with all of our gear. So we're waiting for the bus to get back today, so that's what's going on.
That's hectic, man. So you're doing it old school.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do to keep the show on the road.
That's it, man. Keep it rolling. But I mean, you'll get the bus back soon, I guess. Is it a nice luxury bus with like TVs and stuff?
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't say it's luxury, but it's a nice bus. It's got a couple TVs. It's got a lounge. It's got a bed, and it's got a driver, so I don't have to drive.
Who's doing the driving now?
I'm driving and Tony's driving.
Oh, okay, you're doing the swap. That's a good plan, man. That's a good plan.
Yeah, I like driving.
Sweet. Well, your new album, Genexus, has just been released, and it's already one of my favorite releases of this year so far, and it definitely reminds me of a bit of a mix between Demanufacture and Obsolete Era Factory. Was that a conscious decision when you guys started working on it, or it just came out that way?
No, that was definitely intentional. We wanted to grab the best of both albums, best of both worlds, to have the intensity of Demanufacture, to have the raw groove of Obsolete and bring them together, to marry them, so to speak, and to create the next step of Fear Factory. And I think we were very successful. We took painstaking efforts to make it happen. We took a year and a half to write and record the album. We made conscious decisions to work with certain people and to work with Andy Sneap, for one, who had never worked before. We challenged ourselves to go beyond what Fear Factory's always done, but without losing our identity. So we wanted to take new elements of Fear Factory, old elements of Fear Factory, experimentation, blend them into Fear Factory, not to change our identity, but just to enhance our identity. You
guys definitely pulled it off. It's such an amazing album, and I'm not just saying that because we're on air or anything like that. It is. I love
thank you, man. Thank you very much.
Oh man, it's that's why I asked the question, because it just threw me back to, definitely that. I'm not saying that I didn't love the last few albums, but this new album definitely reminds me of the reasons why I fell in love with the band in the first place. And it's great. It's struck so many notes. Like, people that have heard it are just raving about it. So congratulations on such a killer album, man.
You wouldn't think that such old people could write such a fresh album.
Oh, you're not that old, dude.
No, I'm not old at all. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
We've just been around for a long time. This October will be our 25th anniversary.
That's crazy, man. Like, it's gone so quick. I mean, for me, definitely looking at the last 20 years, it's gone so quick. Has it gone so quick for you guys as well?
It has, man. It's just, as much as the time seems to drag on, I look back and it's like, God damn, 25 years is like a blink of an eye, it seems like. It was crazy. And I remember pretty much every part of it. And, my memory retention is pretty good. And, I hear stories. Sometimes I remember stories, sometimes I don't. And then someone recalls a little, anecdote from a particular story. I'm like, whoa, I do remember that. And it all comes back. I'm like, damn.
That's awesome, man. Well, the concept for the new album explores the idea that one day humans will be machines and machines will be human. And it's evident that we're definitely upon our way to that kind of future. And that's something that kind of scares the shit out of me because, more than a Terminator scenario, that's for sure. Do you think that, we'll be in fact in, 2045, like Ray Kurzweil said, or do you think it'll be sooner?
2045 is a conservative, it's a very conservative theory. Technology advances exponentially every year. So if there's 10 advancements in neuroscience this year, there's going to be 100 next year. There's going to be 1,000 a year after that. There's going to be 10,000 after that, and that's how it goes. So, and we see with our history that the smaller it gets, the more powerful it gets. Now you have computers that have terabytes, but the computers are smaller. And like, where is this all coming from? It's just the power. It's just becoming more and more efficient and smaller and just more streamlined. Now, AI is just around the corner. This is going to be reality. Sentient, an android is already proven to be sentient. There was a test given about 3 weeks ago to 3 different androids. They were given like the sentient test. I can't remember the name of it. It's kind of like the Boyd Thompson test on Blade Runner, but it's an actual test. And one of the androids responded in a very sentient manner, which was very, very odd, which means that the programming and the software is becoming so advanced that it's very possible that AI will be sentient by 2045. The nanotechnology that Ray Kurzweil theorizes is part of the streamlining of technology. It's smaller and more powerful. Nanotechnology is basically microbe-sized robots injected into your system in theory, to fix you, but it will multiply, creating a more human than human person. So you'll be machines, you'll be powered by a machine, but you'll be an organic specimen. And this is his theory of the singularity, man-machine becoming one. Now, your theory of the Terminator scenario is a very fantastic theory for sci-fi, for horror, for thrillers. But I've come to a conclusion just recently that the rise of the machine is not going to be through violence. It's going to be through apathy, because humans are becoming already dependent on technology. And we see it today in every aspect of our lives, and it's just going to become even more apparent and more evident as technology becomes more prevalent. So the takeover is not going to be violent, but it's going to be through humans' dependence upon it and our apathy to let it happen. How about that?
It's pretty scary, man. It's so easy. That's the thing about it, It's so easy because everyone's got a cell phone, and it's definitely happening, man.
Yeah, it's not just a cell phone. It's like it thinks for you. You don't have to remember numbers. You don't have to write things. You can even dictate into it. It types for you. It gives you reminders. It's your little book to look at when you need to learn something. And it's like, so it pretty much will take care of everything for you except wipe your ass right now.
Right now.
That's around the corner, too.
Yeah, probably.
Right now. Yep.
We're going to go to the title track from Genexus now, and we'll be back very soon with burton-c-bell on Rabid Noise.
Hey guys, just want to take a minute to give a shout out to our podcast supporters, RW Promotion, who are the best in the business when it comes to printing posters, flyers, banners, badges, business cards, you name it. They've got what it takes to help you get everything you need to help spread the word about your band or business. And with a blistering turnaround, they'll make sure you get your product ASAP. So get in touch with Richard and the team at www.rwpromotion.com.au or shoot them an email at info@rwpromotion.com.au. Also want to give a shout out to the guys at Blacklight Art and Design, who in my opinion are the Gold Coast best screen printers. So, we've gotten many band shirts and even our own Rabid Noise shirts done through these guys, and they've also got one of the fastest turnarounds I've ever seen. So all quality prints at competitive prices. So whether it's band merchandise, sporting teams, promotional garments or workwear, they've got you covered. So hit them up at www.blacklightad.com.au or email them at info@blacklightad.com.au. So big thanks to those guys for helping us to bring you this podcast each and every week, and for, of course, supporting the metal scene. So now it's back to Rabid Noise.
And we're back with burton-c-bell from Fear Factory. Now, did you like the latest Terminator?
I have not seen it yet.
Well, don't get your hopes up too much. Go see it.
But I'll probably see it just because I have to. I've seen all of them, and I like. I'm a purist, so I love the first one.
Yeah.
I hated the second one. Hated the third one. Salvation was amazing. So I like the first one and the fourth one.
Wow. I've never, ever heard anyone say that they didn't like the second one.
It was just bullshit. Oh, my God. It's just bullshit. Oh, my God. It was James Cameron's sellout piece of families. It was like, seriously. It was not the Terminator. He was the babysitter. Fuck that.
Very well said. But I as I said, I've never, ever heard anyone say they didn't like it, but I see your point.
Believe me, I've had many a debate over this, and I will not change my mind. I was like, okay, so it's got great effects. That's the movie? Fuck off. The story was bullshit. There were a couple of great scenes in it, but the scenes didn't make the movie. It's like, they should have just made the whole movie about these scenes.
Terminator 2 babysitter, yeah. It makes sense now. I think it makes sense for me. Well, man, another thing is Blade Runner. I'm loving the Blade Runner references in the on the album too.
Absolutely,
man. I'm such a big fan of Blade Runner, especially the Vangelis score. It's something from my childhood that I hold very dear. If Ridley goes ahead and makes the second one, and he gave you a call and said, I'm going to team you and Vangelis up, would you do it?
Yeah. Fuck yeah, I would. That'd be a dream come true. Like you, I love Blade Runner. I saw it in the theater when it came out.
Wow.
And I've seen every version of it since it came out. And I've read the story by Philip K. Dick. I think it's just one of the most genius science fiction stories ever to come out on film. And the best part about it is that Ridley Scott really captured the empathy that the androids had for each other and the lack of empathy that the humans had toward each other. So you really see that in the film. You see, humans testing the androids for the empathy test, and they say, well, you have a lack of empathy, but it's actually the humans that are lacking the empathy for actually seeing the sentient and the capability of androids caring for each other, and that's what it's like. Such an awesome movie. Oh man, and I really hope the next one doesn't suck. I really hope it's not Blade Runner Babysitter. Oh God, it has that potential. Just always that potential, and I'm biting. I'm like, oh God, please no, let's just let it be. But Hollywood's so out of ideas that they need to do something. That's it. But I've got faith in it because I love Prometheus. So hopefully. Me too. I thought Prometheus was a really good movie, despite the Wile E. Coyote event at the very end where the ship actually rolled over. The ship rolled on top of that woman, but that was totally a Coyote Roadrunner moment. But other than that, the movie was pretty awesome. The concept was pretty awesome too. Yeah, amazing. Well, we're going to go to the factory song that kicked it all off for me, Zero Signal from The Manufacture. Now,
thanks so much for taking the time to chat to us again, Burton, and I hope to catch you guys again soon.
I hope to be back there soon. You know, it looks like it'll be 2016, so in the year 2016, look for Fear Factory. Come to Australia.
Awesome, man. Well, thank you again, man.
My pleasure. Nice talking to you, man.